Alright, here we are. Don't mind me, I'm gonna just quickly. I mean, the fact that I typed that so fast, chat, just means I am a god. Alright. I just felt like typing all in caps there. Don't ask. Anyways. Alright. Now that we got basically the ground roots of everything established here, what is up, everybody? I know, exactly not the best thumbnail, but I mean, we could probably talk about that then. But yeah, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day we go ahead and talk about everything Black Ops 7 related. And honestly, I'm hyped, man. You know, Black Ops 7 is probably one of the biggest deals right now inside of gaming history. We got what, one of the best zombies possibly coming. We got probably one of the best multiplayer. Bro, I swear to God, this thing echoes. Or not echoes, but statics. I'm going to make sure it's statics. Hello? What the hell? Am I tripping? Cause I know chat should show up and everything, but like, I think I'm tripping. I think I'm tripping. Okay. That was a new one. Not even gonna lie. Anyways, alright. But today, guys, like I said, we're gonna be talking about Black Ops 7 Zombies. I am excited. I don't have all the information honestly pulled up right off the top here, but I can just start by going ahead and talking about this because I mean, look at this, chat. I mean, look at this. We got this is the launch table right here. So we got, you know, all the multiplayer maps that we'll be getting. And remember, we didn't even get some of these, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is happening? Yeah. Bro, did you just spam the poll with yes, no, or some shit, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? I think the pool just bugged the hell out there. I don't know. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing, Capper? What's up? No? Damn, bro. YouTube is bugging. Oh, man. YouTube is actually bugging. Alright. Anyways. But, oh, man. Chat, man. Yo, Capper. Everybody, how hyped are you guys? Yo, guys, can we get a 1 in the chat if you guys are hyped for Black Ops 7 new trailer just dropped? What do you mean new trailer just dropped? Oh, you mean the astronaut one? Oh, like just now? Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, don't mind that, bro. I don't see anything that just dropped. I mean, maybe it was this because we did have this. So, chat, this is just a countdown. So if you guys look at this, here, we'll let it play.
9, 8, 7, 7.
Yeah, I'm the captain
Uh,
now.
What? Wait, what? I didn't even watch that fully. Wait, the replacer's back? Wait, what? Wait, what? Yo, that is actually diabolical, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That is actually straight diabolical. Well, I guess the replacer's back. That's interesting. And yeah, I don't know why it did that for you. I have no clue, bro. But what the fuck? That's so weird. Yo, the diabolicalness of that. But chat. So we got this. I want to talk about this for a minute here. and then we'll go and talk about every single thing. Remember, if you guys have any form of questions, make sure you guys drop them inside the chat. I can try to answer them the best of my ability. But yeah, so let's just pop right off, guys. So like I said, we got the launch table right here, and inside the launch table, we got two zombie experiences coming. We got Ashes of the Damned, which is the full zombies map, the first map in the game, and then we got Survival, which is Verdant Farm, which you guys saw me play inside a beta for a bit, which I actually enjoyed. I think that survival was good, man. I think it was good. And then we got obviously all the multiplayer maps. I mean, I know you guys don't want to talk about those, but I want to talk about what season one is bringing to the chat. We got probably one of the best seasons inside of Call of Duty history right in front of us right here, chat. So kicking things off, this is only the 20th too. So this isn't even coming directly at season one, guys. Or I don't think, anyways, would it? Playable at launch and then no. Yeah, so we got Nuketown 2025 coming back, ladies and gentlemen. The classic Black Ops 2 experience right here, bro. I'm excited for it. I don't know. I love the Black Ops 2 version of this map so much. It was clean for sniping. It was clean for just the detail that they put in it. It was just clean nonetheless. And we got some, maps here that obviously no one knows about that are new. We got like Fate, Utopia, Odyssey, or uh, Auto. What? I don't even fucking know. Okay, and then but chat, we got two maps that are returning, and I am so excited for this. We got Standoff and we got Meltdown returning. We have not seen the Maddox is returning as well. Yeah, I did see that. We will go over that actually in 1 second. I just want to go over everything right in here real quick. Um, but yeah, chat. I am hyped the fact that we are getting this map back, bro. Meltdown. Well, it wasn't exactly a good map, I would say. It was definitely meant for like, CDL, and just like search and destroy games, It was meant for that kind of thing. Like TDM or whatever. It wasn't really, in my opinion, meant for that specifically. You know what I mean? And then we got Standoff returning, one of my favorite maps of all time. So hyped. Got that Black Ops 2 kind of experience right there with it. Then we got another map, Yaki, whatever. I don't fucking know. But I want to talk about the zombies experience right here. So you guys see right here, we are getting a new zombies map in season one already, bro. Yep. So Ashes will be at launch, like as soon as the map, or as soon as Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 7 releases, Ashes of the Damned will release. And then season 1, as soon as season 1 releases, Astra Malorum? Astra Malorum? Is that how you say it, chat? I don't fucking know. But yeah, that will come at season 1. I'm so excited. And then season 1 Reloaded, we will be getting two new survival maps. The Diner. I'm so hyped, bro. Man, when I saw the Diner was coming as a survival map, chat, I dead ass freaked the fuck out because I'm like, yes, bro, yes, custom zombies coming to us directly, and it came true, chat. I'm pumped, man. And by the way, I want to quickly mention this. Thank you guys for allowing me to go ahead and later in a minute here post the marketing that they went ahead and went over. I know it's a little late inside of the time here, but like I said, just thank you guys so much for that because you know I wasn't really expecting to be so delayed already as it is right now. But I've been busy trying to just get money to move and shit. But I ain't trying to sap y'all. So, anyways, but we got the next survival map, Zarya Cosmodrome, and man, it's gonna be exciting because this is basically like Ascension and Launch mixed together inside of a survival map. Like, dude, we couldn't be anywhere luckier than what we got. And right there, we got three PO. Might want to put a 3 down. We got 3 POIs so far as survival maps, chat. I am excited, man. I am hella excited. We also, as Capper mentioned, we are getting the Maddox back. I think that's how you say the weapon. I'm kind of stupid, so don't mind me. But yeah, we're getting the Maddox back. Don't mind me. Fucking replacer. And then, did you see the changes they made to the game mechanics too? I did see some of them. Yes, I did see that. I don't exactly know what they did, but wait, what? This is just today in history or zombies. Okay, but yeah, they also came out with a new the dev talk. By the way, chat. I do want to go ahead. You won't need dexterity anymore to 80. Oh, okay. So you are talking about multiplayer specifically. Okay. Yeah, I did see that. Yes. Okay. I didn't know that's what we were going off of here for a minute. That's why I was like kind of figuring that out. But yeah, I did see that. I did see that, and I am actually kind of hyped for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am actually hyped for that. Oh yeah. Also, chat. We inside of season 1 as well. It didn't show, but that's okay because I can go ahead and tell you right now because I'm glad this post, shout out to these dudes. But inside of season 1, we will be getting every single thing that Black Ops 6 had to offer. Here, let me see if I can hop on Black Ops 6 as a matter of fact. Hold up. Let me hop on while I. So we got Tesla Storm that will be returning. We got Frost Blast that will be returning. And we got the Mr. Peak field upgrade that will be returning inside of season 1 as well. And the ammo mods, we will be getting Light Mend and Shatter Blast returning. I'm telling you, I am so ever so hyped to see every single thing return. And that means there's a lot more opportunity for a lot more stuff to come out as well, which I find absolutely amazing. Let me go ahead and pop over to here, and I can show you guys this. Okay, I got 7th place, whatever. Kind of really don't care, to be honest. I just want to fucking... Bro, I don't care. Can you fuck off? Oh my fucking god, bro. I am actually about to scream. 1 second. There we go. Okay. So, basically, we will be getting... So, you guys know, as of right now, we will be getting... Let me put my phone right here. We will be getting things such as Deadwire, Napalm Burst, Cryo Freeze, Brain Rot, and Shadow Rift, right? But we will also, inside of season 1... So, these all right here are going to be coming inside of the launch table of Black Ops 7, right? Where we're gonna have these two, Shatter Blast and Light Mend, and these two will be at season 1. Now, I don't know how exactly it's gonna work, whether we do it like via daily challenges and we unlock them, or because they did say about unlocking stuff via daily challenges. So I'm not sure exactly if we're gonna have to do it that way, if we're gonna have to do it specifically in an event. I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna work. But also some other stuff that we will be getting. So season 1 is confirmed to have Energy Mine, Frenzied Guard, Dark Flare, Healing Aura, and Ether Shroud. So that is definitely a confirmed to be coming inside of season 1. Okay, or not season 1. Launch. My bad. In season 1, we will be getting Frost Blast, Tesla Storm, and Mr. Peaks. Man, I don't know. I'm just excited the fact that we're getting every single one of these. And then I want to talk about this while we're at it, as a matter of fact, chat, while we're talking about just, all of these in general. Well, first off, we're going to be getting every single perk returning inside of the launch table of BO7 Zombies. So we're going to have things such as Stamina, Quick Revive, Jug, Melee, Speed, Vultra, Death, PhD, Deadshot, Double Tap, and Elemental. Like I said, every single perk inside of Black Ops 6 will be coming inside of launch, bro, of BO7. So, with all that, I want to go and talk about something that is very, very, very important when it comes to this, right? So, we will be receiving augments inside of Black Ops 7 as we did for Black Ops 6, right? But the thing with these augments is a little more different, and I'll explain. So what the background music running? Fuck it. So let me pull up season or BO7 zombies blog, and then if we go here, give me 1 second, we'll find it. Well, I mean, we got that, but that ain't anything. BO7 beta. Black Ops 7 zombies right here. So, it's a beautiful day. I found it, to be honest, chat. Who are you going for in the World Series? For what, baseball? For what, baseball? Cause I haven't caught up in that shit in a minute. I'm gonna be so real with you. I've been so focused on, you know, I've been so focused on this that I just haven't been paying attention to baseball whatsoever. Only thing I know is that the Phillies got, you know, kicked out. You know, they got cooked. So, R.I.P. Yeah, baseball, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention, to be completely realistic with you. Who's in the World Series? Let me know. Well, I go ahead and go over every single thing right here, chat. So, chat, here we are, man. So, right here, chat, we got every single thing that I want to go ahead and talk about. Starting with the fact that we got all the POIs, right? Blue Jay versus Dodgers. Dodgers. No offense to the Blue Jays, of course, for you, but I just feel like the Dodgers have a better chance. They have had a better chance for quite a bit. And I think it's been a minute since they won, so. Where the Blue Jays, they can definitely just pop themselves up, you know, if they really think of their true potential, you know what I mean? Dodgers are a little so what, you know, so. But yeah, we got all this. So we got Ascension, aka Launch. We got Farm. We got the Town. Yeah, but sub. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, I give my specific reason, alright? It's not that I'm disliking them. I definitely know they can win. Just, I feel like the Dodgers need this, you know? The Dodgers definitely need it a little more than the Blue Jays do, in my opinion. But yeah, we got this Berry Town right here. We got the Transit Diner. We got the Cabin Chat. And then we got Reckoning spawn area. And then it goes ahead and just tells us about, you know, everything here. And then basically with BO7, Dodgers won. Did they really? Dude, I have not caught up with baseball, bro. Well, I take that back then. Never mind. Blue Jays deserve it. Never mind. I take that way back, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, I have not been paying attention, bro. I'm gonna be so real with you. Like I said, everything has been focused with COD, you know? I've been on that grind, man. But we got here, chat. So, we got our OG, well, OG, if that makes sense. You know, it's a little different now, and the characters aren't here to show, sadly, but basically, these guys aren't the same where, like, for example, Dr. Edward Richtofen, you know. Oh, Black Ops 7, like, easy. Black Ops 7 is gonna dominate Battlefield, no cap. But, I'm just saying. But we got, so for example, like, Dr. Edward Richtofen, right? Before he was, Nazi who was part of 935, or Group 935, you know, he experimented everything. Like now, for example, he isn't exactly part of that. He is a Nazi still, yes, but the only thing is with his side is that they won World War II, which caused, you know, complete chaos. Or we got like, I don't even remember half the other backgrounds. I'm gonna be so real. But that's my whole point here. You know what I mean, chat? They are different, but they are voiced by the same people as they were before. So we got Richtofen is voiced by Nolan North. We got Nikolai Belensky voiced by Fred Tedeschior. I can't fucking say that. I'm so sorry, chat. And we got Dempsey voiced by Steve Blum. And unfortunately, due to medical reasons, of course, you know, for Takeo Masaki's voice actor, you know, because he had a stroke, unfortunately. My prayers still go out to him and his family, unfortunately, you know, the times that, you know, they are in right now. I haven't really been paying too much attention, but I hope that he is getting better in every way possible. You know, sometimes strokes aren't easy. Sometimes they're easy to get past. So it just depends. You know what I mean? But we got Nelson Lee, who is now voicing Takeo Masaki, and basically Nelson Lee commended, the old voice actor. I hate my life. Tom Kane. I was gonna say I'm gonna hate myself for forgetting, but he commended Tom Kane basically for all of this and everything. So big shout out to Nelson Lee here. Plus he played in some good movies too. Just saying. But yeah, with this Black Ops 7, the Black Ops 7 experience is a wild ride across the dark ether, where basically every single map we see, chat, is gonna be inside of the dark ether, guys. I am excited, man. I am truly excited. And then we got this where it basically says for environment through the crew, or though the crew may have doubled their whereabouts of support members that are unknown. Basically, like, story short, basically this map is like a Bermuda Triangle, as it says right here. And basically, if you guys don't know what the Bermuda Triangle is, basically Bermuda Triangle basically sucks up, all kinds of things such as ships, airplanes, everything of the sorts. And basically, it causes them to get, lost. No one really knows whatever happens inside of the Bermuda Triangle because 9 out of 10 chances you are not making it out of the Bermuda Triangle. You know what I mean? And this is basically what this is, where basically we got 6 POIs, we got Diner, which got sucked in, kind of like a transit vibe there, right? We got Reckoning, which was also sucked in, the towers and everything. We got the cabin, we got this and that. That's basically what it's trying to say by a Bermuda Triangle. Basically there was a trailer before where a compass was going off, and it was going off all kinds of directions, and that was because of the Bermuda Triangle effect. But we got some sick POIs too, chat. I am honestly so hyped to announce these, bro. Now that I actually can do this, Like I said, if anybody has any questions, make sure you guys, ask. I know I haven't exactly gone through the hard parts here yet, but so we got 6 POIs, one being Janus Tower Plaza. I mean, look at this. We saw it inside a bit of the beta, where basically we saw that I did see it inside of the Twitch stream. So if anybody was paying attention to that, or anybody went over there, make sure you guys, or if you guys have been anyways, make sure you guys go over there and follow me over there. But basically right here is the spawn area, and over here is where a Wonder Fizz area is as well, which is quite interesting, to be honest with you. Right here is Old Tessie, and then inside this building right here is where we'll be able to find Ted's head and be able to put it inside of Old Tessie here, which is actually the next thing I want to go ahead and talk about then. We got Farm, which was the beta survival map, and the survival map coming inside of Black Ops 7 at launch, where pretty much how you turn on power for this, right, is you have to go ahead and there will be spores that pop up on this, right? And once these spores pop up, you want to shoot them in a certain amount of time, and then if you shoot them all, there will be one last one that pops up here. It's locked, and then it'll become alive once you shoot the rest of them, and then you shoot that one, and boom. Then you go over up inside the farm, and you turn on power. Simple as that. Pretty easy, right? And then from there, we got all kinds of things. It's not showing. Actually, wait. Maybe it does show. No, fuck it don't. But basically, there's an Atlas container outside of the map, pretty much, if you're playing survival-wise, which I found to be really cool, to be honest, We also got a little family here, which, some people are basically referencing it to the Resident Evil family, which, Resident Evil... What was it? 7, right? 7 family. I forget what the Baker family, that's what. People are basically referencing it to, this right here. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. So, I mean, like, you guys can kind of... Hang on, let me just pull that away. You guys can kind of see the difference right here, in comparison to, like, right here. So, I mean, it's kind of a comparison. It's kind of a comparison, you know what I mean? So we got that, and then also inside here is a mystery box location as well. Gobblegum is going to be located right there. There's some armor, assumingly that, you know, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly. There is one thing I do not know for sure, chat. So, make sure no one asks this. I don't know if there's exactly armor in each POI or if it's just different POIs in general. I have no exact clue, to be honest with you. But we also got Blackwater Lake, where basically right here, this was home to a Oh wait, was it Ashwood? Wait, let me see. No. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, right here, that cabin was for a director. Yeah. So okay, this one's for a director, basically, a horror movie director. And I know what you guys are thinking. No, it is not Willard Wyler. I promise you that. But basically, he died here, and you know some shit happened. But you guys notice right here that we got the pyramid right here floating. We also got the cabin. We see a wall by inside of the house as well, and then we see what looks to be like a projector, which may be part of the Easter egg. You know, who knows exactly? You know, with all this shit, you know what I mean? I forgot out loud. We had to go through projectors in Infinite Warfare. You know, what makes you think that? What makes you think that we couldn't right here? You know what I mean? We got Ashwood right here, which people get reminded of buried when they look at it. Once again, by the way, each POI will have this, so make sure you guys find it inside of the POIs, because right here is one, for example. Let's see, is there... Oh yeah, that one's like right over there somewhere, I think, to be honest. Basically, destroying all these will turn on each parts of the map, and then from there, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, basically this is like a rundown town of Buried in a sense. We have like, I remember seeing it in the trailer somewhere around there is armor. I do remember that specifically. And then over in this area as well as Double Tap and I think Vulture 8 chat. I'm pretty sure from what I remember seeing at the COD Next event watching Mr. Donald JD. But yeah, we also got Exit 115 as another POI, which is basically Diner. Which, cool little fact, by the way. I'm not sure if it's true, by the way, but I figured it out, and I was like, yo, this is sick. So, my theory is that if you guys see it, this is called Rella's Diner. And think about it this way, right? A theory Ella, right? A theory Ella. Rella, you know, it's a theory Ella's Diner. Simple as that, you know what I mean? That's just my theory anyways. But yeah, we got like floating cars and everything. Then we got, you know, inside of the diner, we got another one of the traps, which I'll go ahead and explain those a little later. I don't really see anything else that I can remember off the top of my head, so... And then we got the last POI... Oh, no, second to last POI. We got the Cosmodrome, which is basically Ascension mixed with Launch from BO7. And, I mean, look at this chat. Look at this. Like, this is incredible, bro. I mean, some of the best work that we have gotten for zombies in a while. I'm going to just say that. In my opinion, personally, anyways. And then we got the Fog, where... Now, this one's a little interesting. Because according to leaks, which I will go ahead and also say about leaks and everything, too. But according to leaks, right? Basically, this area is home to, fallen Ordas, basically. Where basically, there's gonna be like a graveyard called Orda Graveyard, where we're gonna see like Orda body and everything, and it might be cool, chat. It actually might be pretty cool. But yeah, we also got like this. Is that the pyramid as well? What the fuck? But yeah, guys, and then I want to go ahead and talk about. Okay, before we get started, does anyone type 1 chat if you guys have a question? And type 2, guys, if you have no questions. That way, I know if you guys, you know, understand kind of what's going on here. Or if you guys even want to add something into this, go ahead, feel free. Whatever you guys want to do, just let me know. Since I'm losing my fucking voice talking. Holy shit. Holy fuck, bro. Alright. Alright, and then while we wait, you guys see this? I mean, oh my god, man, I am hyped, bro. Sorry if I did talk a little faster, by the way. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just a little too excited, you know. Especially with this stream here, I'm a little too excited, chat. Um, I'm assuming no one has any questions, unless someone decided to write it down. So I'll go ahead and continue, unless you guys do have a question, and then I'll answer it while we're going on. Like I said, even if I'm doing this, make sure you guys ask questions if you guys have any. But yeah, um, by the way, I do not work for Turk or anything. I have a really good zombie knowledge and really good brain here, so I'm able to remember a lot of this shit, bro. But yeah, so now we got the Wonder Vehicle, Old Tessie. Now, chat, this vehicle is incredible. So basically, what you're able to do with this vehicle is you are able to. At first, it'll be the base version like this, but you are able to upgrade it then, where you will be able to get it to pack a punch. You'll be able to get it to have abomination heads, and you'll be able to have it to where Ted is inside the vehicle as well. I mean, it is so cool. But I think the order that it goes is it goes like Ted, Pack a Punch, then the Abomination heads. So yeah, kind of shit out of luck with all of that, you know what I mean? But I mean, just seeing this is so incredible, man. I mean, I love just like even just it upgraded. I loved seeing it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hang on. Upgraded Wonder Vehicle BO7. Oh, there you go. Like, look at that. Like, right here is just, like a whole real life version right here, But, we got this as well right here. But, like, this is basically what it's going to look like inside of the game. Right here, actually, too. Look at this. This is what it's going to look like. Oh, and it has a DG2 turret as well. I did actually forget about that, to be honest with you. Because, I'm not exactly, familiar with the concept of a DG2 fucking turret, chat. Never thought I'd see the day for that. But actually, right here's a picture too. Wow, good luck for me. Right there you guys see that. Who the fuck is that in the DG2 turret? Oh, Dempsey. So we got Dempsey inside the DG2 turret, and then there's gonna be 2 seats inside of here where one player's gonna be able to sit here and shoot while the other drives. Then you have the other on the DG2 turret, and then you can have another person in the back. They can't sit, but they can, try to shoot off, like, the, Ravagers and everything. So, it's such a cool feature, bro. It is such an awesome feature. So, no matter what, basically, 4 people are going to be able to, be on there. It says, those who explore carefully enough may even discover a series of upgrades to improve their chance of survival, from a familiar bus driver head to a mountable DG2 turret. Like, dude, it is so sick. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is all so incredible. I love it, dude. I love it. We got the new Wonder Weapon as well, chat, called the Necro Fluid Gauntlet. So, in addition to blasting mag attacks to atoms with the classic Ray Gun and Ray Gun Mark II, that is something I do want to go ahead and actually mention as well. So, every map inside of Black Ops 7 will have the Ray Gun and Ray Gun Mark II, which was re-announced back inside of Black Ops 6 at the beginning of Shattered Veil. So, ever since, Shattered Veil, basically, it's been a thing where inside the mystery box, for BO6, you're able to get the Ray Gun Mark II, but now you're able to get it inside of Black Ops 7 as well. The Ray Gun's a no-brainer though, of course, That's just a no-brainer, right? And then basically, upon discovery, which basically it sounds like you're gonna be able to build it, you know what I mean? So, and there's a little hint maybe going around where, if you guys remember the box inside of the farm, that could possibly be where we have to, use this to build it, if not part of the Easter egg. It's one or the other. I'm not exactly sure. But basically, this thing right here, it shoots out, like, little dart kind of things, where basically it kills them, and it is just so cool. One thing I really want to know, if it melees, it has a melee attack, because of how cool it looks. Because, hang on. Let's see, can we see it properly? No, we cannot, unfortunately. That kind of blows. Oh, no, right here. Because if you guys look right here, look at it. It looks like you can kind of melee with it. You got, like, a skull right here and everything, too. And then right in here is where it shoots out, like, the, pinpoint precisions and shit. I mean, it's so incredible, bro. I love it. We got 2 new enemy type, which actually I want to go ahead and actually talk about this now, too. Thank Christ. So, we have confirmed, they confirmed inside of the dev talk, the last dev talk, not this dev talk, the last one, where we will be getting newer enemy types for most of the maps, which is really cool. And I actually have a Twitter post about it too. Let me go and pop that bad boy up real quick. So basically, hang on, let me see if I can find it. So right here. So basically, there is a list right here. I did post it on on the YouTube thing as well. So if you guys want to check that out or whatever. But basically, we have where we will be getting some or no enemy types of the sort. So for example, we won't be getting vermin, parasites, or amalgams, or manglers chat, which means we will no longer have to deal with the cannon. We will no longer have to deal with, you know, all of that. So I'm excited, bro. I am truly excited for the fact that we are not getting any of them. And as you guys see right here we have where all of these are not coming. And then there is one that is unfortunately confirmed to be coming back inside of survival maps, which they did also confirm that there will be all kinds of enemy types probably coming inside of the survival maps, like the doppelgangers, for example. So to bring it its own kind of unique, you know, style and value, you know, into it. So really cool to see that they're doing that, to be honest. I mean, people are bitching about it. I think it's really cool, to be honest. I actually think it's kind of cool. But so the ones that we know that aren't exactly confirmed at the moment, like we got Ubercross, for example. You know, he was inside the trailer, but we have no exact confirmation on whether he's going to be coming back or not. Remember, these are all from Black Ops 6, so most of the Black Ops 6 enemy types will not be returning. Like Elder Disciple 2, we know he's coming as a immune injection, which I'll go ahead and actually talk about a little bit in a minute here. But then we got like Commando class, the Toxic Zombie, Shock Mimics, and Abomination, where we don't know if they are returning or not. You know, they didn't bring no real confirmation onto the table here. So, or no denying either. So, you know, it's kind of like a guess on whether you think they will come back or not. So, but we got 2 new enemy types coming inside of the new map, Ashes of the Damned. We got Ravagers, which basically Ravagers, I can just easily explain it. Where basically Ravagers, they go ahead and actually I think I have a video. Let's see, do I have a video, chat? I think I have like gameplay. Let's see, do I got gameplay here? Trying to see if I find some gameplay here. But basically, Ravagers, they take your loot pretty much when you. So, if you guys see right here, this is what Ravagers look like and their whole mechanical style. And you see right there, that Ravager, he was trying to steal my loot back in the beta. And basically, that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to steal all kinds of ground loot, such as concussions, you know, any equipment pretty much. Any, I think salvage actually too, guys. I think they tried stealing my fucking salvage, which is really annoying. They can also take weapons as well, so make sure you guys do not drop any weapons, because if you do, you might be shit out of luck. And then, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, you know, they are definitely cool when it comes to mechanic-wise and everything. I definitely, you know, I love the enemy type. And then another enemy type we got coming. Why did that just, like, click out of that? Alright. And then another enemy type that we got as well. One of my all-time favorites, Zersa, chat. I mean, Zersa is just so fucking incredible. I mean, I just pulled up gameplay right here as well, where basically Zersa is a mutated bear, basically, mixed in the Dark Ether with beehives stuck on him. So if you guys remember, I don't know, there's all kinds of, you know, examples, like the creatures from, Zetsubou no Shima, you know how they have like the, you know, spore things on them and everything. You know, that's basically what this is, right? And if you look at Zersa right here, he can stand up, and then if you shoot him enough, basically his hive will dissipate off of his body and everything. And then he stands up with an intimidating look. He brings a beehive, you know, to you and everything. Like, it's so cool. It's basically like an Orda mechanic in a sense. Which, I mean, makes sense given that we have an Orda graveyard inside of the game. Or, you know, according to leakers anyways. But one other attack that he does have that you guys may not know because I didn't show it there is basically when he attacks you, basically you start to lose health ever so slowly. And that will go on for quite some time, unfortunately, which does suck, but you will still get your health back. Unless, you know, you're low and you get clapped. So, I mean, there's that. And then we got some general changes to enemies as well here. So like, for example, the audio cues, and then like super sprinters basically. Right here, it says fast-moving zombies, super sprinters, which start to appear at high rounds, will increase in frequency at a lower rate as rounds continue past 55, which is so. It's actually incredible. I am super happy to know that super sprinters aren't gonna be coming at you like every single time. You know what I mean? I actually love that, to be honest with you. And then we got like new features as well, not new features because we got seen them inside of like what maps have we actually seen them in? Or not. I almost said that's Noshima. Firebase Z. What map have we seen it in, chat? If you guys remember, we seen it in Firebase Z, and I feel like there's a map that I'm missing so specifically. Outbreak, if that counts technically. And I think that's it, to be honest. But basically, yeah, we got the jump pads here where, if you guys look right here, basically it's going to show you 2 arrows. And then with the arrows, basically it's going to point you to one of the either directions. So like, for example, farm, for example, right? This one right here will take you to Reckoning Spawn, where this one will take you to Ashwood, basically. Which is actually really cool. The fact that we have a double way, jump pad right here, which is really cool. Rapid navigation, as I just mentioned. Jumping off point for a nominal essence fee that's comparable to an expensive door buy. You interact with the jump pad console, which may have more than one destination available in choosing your landing spot. And then we got landing pads, which, landing pads are landing pads, you know what I mean? And then we got tactical reposition, and jump pads are useful in a variety of situations, like assembling like a team in a hurry, navigating without the need. So basically just, telling you, like, it's basically necessary for things, in case you don't have it like old Tessie or, bringing your team together. That way you can, like, maybe do an Easter egg step or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? But then we got the Saw Blade, which we saw inside of the beta. Now, they did actually confirm that they fixed it a little bit, which I actually like that they fixed it. Because, in my opinion, this lasted a little too long for the rounds to go on. As you guys saw on beta, for example, I was on round like 40, and it killed off an entire round 40 with just one single activation. But basically what the Saw Trap does, if you guys remember the trap from Black Ops 4's Blood of the Dead, basically, it spins around, as you guys see right here, and it will distract them by this little doll right here, which has music going on inside of him, which is really fucking sick. And basically, this will last for a certain amount of time, and then, as long as you're near it, it'll distract them, but if you're not near it, it will not distract them whatsoever. So, make sure you are near it if you guys want to, do that properly. And then we got dark preparations, modes, and loadouts. So we got zombie modes, which basically, inside the zombie chat, we are getting like 4 different modes here. We're getting regular zombies, we're getting directed zombies, we're getting cursed, and we're also getting Dead Ops Arcade. I almost forgot what it was for a minute. So the fact that we got 4 modes already is just, I don't even know, bro. It's insane. I am so excited for the fact that we do have all 4 modes, though. It says, play the new round. Oh, but also, the main Easter egg will be available at launch. I have no comments. I actually have no comments. What's up, Duke? What's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? But yeah, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for any main quests or side quests. I have my Discord inside of the chat if you guys want to go ahead, or inside of the description if you guys want to go ahead and join in for that. I mean, obviously, I don't really have many people at the moment, but would be cool to actually, have some people actually join in, because I have like a main Easter egg in a side quest area where, we find, some of this shit and everything. So could be interesting. And then we got directed, and then oh yeah, and survival. So 5 modes actually. Now that I think about it, because we also got Dead Ops Arcade. But I can't even talk. Basically, cursed chat will basically be able to. It's like, oh, right here. We'll read it right here. So basically, with cursed, it will basically be giving you relics of certain types, where basically, wait, your future curse matches available in private matches with the host's collection. Oh, really? Oh, that's actually cool. I actually didn't even know that one. So basically, if you host it and you have a certain thing, everyone else will basically have it as well. So basically, there's gonna be a few things here that you're able to like find once you complete the, or once someone finds the main quest and completes it. So basically, they now confirmed it where instead of this and where like you have to complete the main quest in order to. It's only as soon as one person finds the main quest or beats the main quest is when everyone will be able to unlock it. So I will be live at that time as well once that happens. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But basically, we have some things that will be helpful with these relics. Like for example, like a no loadout weapon available, where basically it'll probably start you with like what, a pistol, right? No minimap and a classic point system inspired by Black Ops 3, where basically you shoot the zombies and you get 10 points in the leg, and then boom, you knife them, you get like what, 130 or something, right, chat? Somewhere around there. There's also some as well that can limit you to 4 perks only, and then also some that can remove ammo caches as well. So pretty cool shit. The fact that we're getting all of this is just really incredible. And then if you do this and you complete like the main quest or something in these modes, you will also be able to get like higher and better rewards outside of it as well. So like gold armor is one of them, for example, right? I don't know, they didn't really mention anything else other than gold armor. We have, for example, here like survival right here. So like for example, inside of the barn is Pack-a-Punch. Inside of the house is Wonder Fizz. The trap is located outside. Same with the power. And Gobblegum is located here. And then there's some things underground as well that may help you throughout all of this, which is really cool. I really love this, man. I do. And then yeah, right there's the beta right there. Then loadout match preparations. So with all of this, this is basically how your loadout is going to be inside of the game. Which, I mean, I can tell you firsthand, to be honest with you. But anyway, it's basically like BO6's, where, here, I can actually show you. So, if we go to Black Ops 6's loadout system right over here, basically, with this, basically it's going to be something kind of similar to this, where you'll be able to choose your weapon, and then you'll be able to, let's see, you'll be able to choose a melee weapon as well. You'll be able to choose your field upgrade, both of these as well, and your Gobblegum packs. It's basically legitimately, the same thing, And then to note as well that, like, let's say I enter a game, right, and I want to go ahead and change from Ether Shroud because I'm just getting bored of it. You can go ahead and pause the game, and you will be able to change, your field upgrade as previously inside of BO6 here. Or, actually, no, I think Cold War didn't have that. Fuck. Now, I just kind of realized that. But yeah. So, definitely really cool things to, mention as well. With that. Same goes with, like, Gobblegums, I'm pretty sure. Which is, like, really fucking cool to see come back. And then we got another pause menu here, which will come with a pause timer, unfortunately, chat. So, yeah, save me with that. And then basically, we will be able to have build codes where basically, in addition to the return of zombie preferred build, so basically, inside of Black Ops 6 here, for example, you're able to go ahead and choose what weapon you want to have as your, zombie loadout, basically, by pressing a single LT or L2 or whatever the hell you're playing on, So with that returning, you'll be able to also get build codes where you can go ahead and get the build code in, and you can share it with a friend, or you can go ahead and share it in your video, whatever it may be, as I just slipped there. We got 30 weapons to level up and unlock, where basically with this, you guys have seen all the weapons almost that we are getting inside of the game, right? And with it, you'll be able to get multiple military, special, and master camos to unlock, which, I mean, I don't even know if I can find the master camos, to be completely real with you, man. Hey, let me see if we can find let me see if I can find them all. Zombie mastery camos BO7. No, thank you. So, Weaponized 115 is coming back to chat, which is actually really cool. So I'm really excited to see that. We're also getting, so this is one of the camos, for example, which is the mastery camo for. I get to show this, to be honest. That should convince you guys easy. But no, sir. So this is the master camo for Black Ops 7 Zombies, which I am definitely in love with. We also got every Black Ops 6 master camo. No, I'm good, bro. I don't want to see that. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I can like find any other, but right now it doesn't look like I can at the current moment. Right here we got gold. This is gold inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies as well, which looks actually kind of clean. I can't even lie to you. Actually kind of looks fresh. Apparently I can't even scroll down. We got, yeah, that's just that. So, yeah, that's just a few of the master camos that we'll be getting. Which, I mean, if that doesn't convince you to play Black Ops 7 Zombies, I don't know what will, bro, because they are so cool. We're also getting support weapons, aka Scorch Streaks, where basically we're getting a new form of mutant injection, where it's basically Disciple injection, where basically you're going to be able to become a Disciple and everything, and throw zombies and do this and that. I mean, it's incredible on what everything is coming. We got all of these, which basically are just, you know, the regulars of zombies, so like ammo caches, etc. We got Essence and Salvage, which are confirmed to be returning, and you guys already know exactly how those work. And we got Salvager. All the power-ups that are coming inside of the game, which actually is a really good point that I want to mention. So basically, Insta-kill will work the same way, you know, Insta-kill is Insta-kill, double point is double point. Max ammo will now refill your tacticals and your lethals as well, chat. So let's say you got a Casimir, right, inside of your, like, lethal area, or whatever it may be, and you got, like, some taxes, and you run out of them completely. Basically, this will refill that slot for you, where you have, you know, all of them refilled. We got a nuke as well, fire sale, bonus points, full power, max armor, and a random perk. Which, the random perk I'm going to go ahead and talk about a little more. So basically, with the random perk, basically, you and your team have to get a certain amount of perks swallowed, pause, where basically, once you do that, you can go ahead and get maybe a chance to get a free random perk. Or if you're playing by yourself, I think you need to swallow, or pause. You need to consume 3 perks or so. I don't know how many perks off the top of my head, to be completely honest with you. We are getting some new field upgrades as well inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies and all that. So, like, for a perk, we will be getting a new one called Wisp. Oh my god, Wisp T. We'll be getting a new ammo type, which is, or a new returning one basically, which is Fireworks, which I am very excited to see Fireworks return. Hey, fucking yeah. Hey, I said pause, brother. I said pause. But we're also getting another field upgrade, which is returning basically in a sense, which is Toxic Growth. So seeing, remember we haven't seen this since Black Ops 3, bro. So I'm excited for that. But I mean, we are cooking with so many amazing things here, and like I mentioned before, you know, we're gonna be getting things like Tesla Storm, Frost Blast, and Mr. Peaks field upgrade, and Lightman and Shatter Blast in season 1 as well. So you know, that bro, a fucking yeah. So that's gonna be really cool to see. But now I want to go ahead and talk about augments here. So basically, augments, like I said, they kind of changed. They kind of did. But at the same time, they kind of didn't. So basically, with the augments, basically, we will be getting, instead of 6 augments, we'll be getting 8 augments. As you guys see, we have 4 of each. Where basically, we'll be getting a new form of augment, you know, for each. So for example, we got Wisp T here for, maybe. Here we go. So we got Wisp T, for example, where basically you have 4 of these and then you have 4 of these. And basically, you get to choose now up to, I think, what was it? 2? Oh, wait, no. Do you get to choose up to 2? Hang on. How does it go? I need to remember off the top of my head just real quick before we even get into that. So, okay, never mind. Apparently, I'm just kind of stupid. All right, that works perfectly then. All right, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're able to have 2 per. If not, it's only 1 sadly still. But I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. So yeah, we got Wonder Fizz. Wonder Fizz is gonna be working the same, but instead it says right here in Black Ops 6, Wonder Fizz became available at round 25, which it still does. And Black Ops 7, the arrival of the Wonder Fizz is dependent on you and your teammates, and now also arrives after a certain amount of perks have been bought, including repurchases. So basically, let's say I and my team get 5 perks. Basically, maybe we have a chance of spawning, Wonder Fizz then, which is I find that to be one of the coolest features inside of this game, because I don't want to wait a certain round. I want to go and swallow perks and be able to get this, Wonder Fizz, you know what I mean? Oh, we got Toxic Growth and we got Fireworks coming back. I mean, there's so much coming into the game, bro, that I am just super excited. We got Gobblegums that are going to be coming as well. So we got a few new Gobblegums as well, chat. So we got, for example, right here. Some of them are new, some of them are off. For example, Aftertaste is old, where basically if you go down, you have Aftertaste popped, you'll be able to keep all your perks. We have Power Vacuum, where basically it increases the chances of getting more and more power-ups. We got Re-Equipment, which basically, it should be right here. It says your equipment slot refills over time, so basically the one perk from Warzone, pretty much. We got Armageddon, which basically it'll give you a 3 armor and refill your armor. We got Round Off, which basically it'll stop the round. So let's say I stop on round 5 and I pop this Gobblegum. It will advance me in round 5 2 times until we make it to the next round, which will be round 6. So basically it doesn't take you to round 7 after, it doesn't take you, to any of that. It'll just keep you at round 5 for 2 consistent rounds. And then gift card, pretty simple. It's a shopping free, but instead of it being like the 1 minute, you basically get 30,000, XP, or not XP, essence. And basically, I did test this inside of beta, and it is confirmed to be true. So basically, with this, you cannot use double points, and it says, yeah, cannot be combined with other bonuses. So yeah, like for example, you can't use double points to try to get 60,000. It's not gonna work. Which now would be hella OP as well, so I can definitely see why they did it. So, and then all kinds of things are going to be coming as well. So everything that's going to be heading over into Black Ops 7 are things like your Gobblegums, double XP tokens. But I think that's only happening in. I don't know when that's happening actually. I'm gonna be so real with you. Oh, same with your Easter egg skins as well, chat. So let's say, for example, you completed, I don't know, Terminus, I don't know, just a random fucking map, with Maya skin and everything, right? Basically, you will be able to equip Maya skin inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Which for me, I completed every single, Easter egg, so I'll be able to equip every single, skin possible. But, another thing also is, they have confirmed that they are looking into a super Easter egg for Black Ops 7, chat. You guys heard that absolutely correctly. Black Ops 7 may or may not have a super Easter egg. And basically it's a continuation from Black Ops 6's over to Black Ops 7. Now, they said they were looking into it. It doesn't exactly mean that there will be. But if there is, I am going to be hyped as hell, So, but one other thing that is returning that I do want to actually talk about is Rampage Inducer. So basically, Rampage Inducer basically, increases the zombies, whether they're like more aggressive as it says here, basically the rounds go a lot more faster, it's a pain in the ass. But I did it anyways, with the whole event here. Anyways, I'll get way off track here. Wall buys are returning with their rarity. So basically, if you guys know, like in Black Ops 6, Cold War, etc., basically we got rarities inside of the game. Now, it's the same thing. Basically, we're going to get rarities where every so rounds, it'll change, and maybe we have a chance again, like rare or epic or, anything of the sorts. But now, something cool with armor now that I want to talk about. So basically, you guys see how there's a tier 3 armor wall buy right here, right? Basically, if you click this, you can get a tier 2 armor wall buy and then a tier 3 armor wall buy, instead of, it just being like, getting tier 3 right away, or, that's how it basically works. It is so cool to see just how it works exactly. We got ammo caches, which looks just so beautiful, bro. Look how awesome that shit looks, man. And, basically, if you guys, know, so basically, inside the beta, for example, I pack-a-punch my Peacekeeper, and that was a wall buy, right? Basically, instead of going to an ammo cache, wasting 5,000, I went to the wall buy, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and buy, ammo off the wall buy, and right there just saved me 500 points. It is a big step in the direction of playing smart, with this, and I am loving every, direction that they are pushing towards when it comes to this. We also got the mystery box, which, I mean, look at that. That's Origin Shadows of Evil type shit right there, bro. That's Origins, bro. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's a shirt of Origins. And you guys can tell it's Origins as well because of how it, like, moves and stuff inside. Where it comes from the wall and shit. Which, so sick, bro. So sick. Crafting tables are returning as well. Where, basically, you're going to be able to craft, like, things such as, like, the jet engine, aka Pack-a-Punch. You'll be able to craft this and that. And you will also be able to go ahead and craft stuff, like score streaks, lethals, and tacticals. Which, again, really sick. I mean, we got a bunch of these right here. So we got confirmed lethals, which are going to be frag, sticky, C4, Molotov, combat axe, cluster, and point turrets. Where basically, cluster grenades are grenades that, just bring out a cluster, kind of like Fuse Rainbow Six Siege. And then we also got a point turret where you place it down and it's like a sentry gun pretty much, but a tiny version of it, basically. We got tacticals as well, which we got stun grenades, stim shots, sight grenades, hunter bot, decoy, symbol monkeys, Casimirs. Oh, and Casimirs. Oops. I kind of just like went a little too fast there. So basically, a lot of the other stuff is going to be new. So like sight grenades and hunter bot, like, it's just incredible the fact that we're getting so much stuff inside of here, man. I don't think they confirmed exactly, what we're getting exactly. Other than the fact that you guys see right here, we're getting a Disciple as a immune injection. Where basically you'll be able to play as a Elder Disciple. And it has kind of 3 attacks here. It has Grab and Hurl. It says raise a normal zombie at range into the air and hurl them at other foes to deal damage. Drain life, basically you get to suck the soul out of them. No pause indeed. Unholy scream. Basically, any normal night with me and my girlfriend. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously. I'll release a sonic blast that stuns us. Caught in the audio ambition or emanation, whatever the fuck. So, I mean, dude, these attacks are so fucking cool, bro. Arsenal is back, and if you guys know, so basically the Arsenal is where you're able to upgrade your guns, basically. And now, basically with this, you're gonna have to, for each rarity, it's a little different. So now, instead of 500 for a common, you gotta pay 1,000. And then rare is still gonna be 1,500. Epic is now gonna be 2,000, and legendary is gonna be 5,000. No pot. Yeah. Yeah, bro, you already know. Come on now, bro. And then we also got returning damage modifier, elemental weakness. Where basically, depending on what kind of enemy type you kill, you will be able to do certain type of damage to them, pretty much, which is really cool. We're also getting a sick Pack-a-Punch camo right here. So we got that, for example. Let me see. Can I? Oh, not what I mentioned. I'm so sorry. Right here we got another. This is the PAP 3 version of the Pack-a-Punch camo. If my screen decides not to play dumb here. And then we got, if I can pull it up properly, if I can stop running. But we got the PAP 2 version right here, which looks incredible. Right here we got the HUD as well, chat. That I really mentioned it as well. So they did mention that customizable HUDs will be coming into the game, which is a W. But we will also be getting, so basically this is the regular HUD, where basically you get, a similar outlay of how Black Ops 6 was. And then we got a little bit of a different style when it comes to over here, where basically the gun is bigger and then the ether shot is like that. I mean, it's so cool just seeing the HUD like that, to be honest. Oh my god, excuse me. And then basically with this, we will be able to get Pack-a-Punch, as you guys see it in the back engine right there. And here's something that's a little newer in comparison to Black Ops 6, where instead of Sam Task, it will be Ted Task, or what was it? Sam Trials. Oh, Sam Trials. Where basically it's gonna be called Ted Task. And basically with these, it's gonna be the same as SAM. Nothing really too much different, to be completely honest with you. But basically, perk reward are usually related to those a player doesn't already have. So, for example, if I have, I thought my door. Anyways, for example, let's say I have, quick revive. I don't know. I couldn't think of a fucking perk there. Basically, if I have quick revive, it will not give me quick revive unless the game's bugged, anyways. And then you can also expect random equipment tools and random perks. And then, obviously, like the Sam trials, basically, depending on how good you do in the trial, will determine your rarity. And then we got a new exfil system, which is a phone booth, which basically it'll take you to a certain, it'll either take you to a certain area or it'll keep you in a certain area. And basically it'll form kind of like an ether circle kind of thing, and you have to take out a HVT Zursa, which is just really fucking diabolical in my opinion, to be honest with you. But let's say, for example, I'm playing with 4 people. Like, let's say, for example, I'm playing with Capper. With Capper, I actually got to talk to you on Discord then, so make sure you hop on there. But basically, let's say I'm playing with Capper, my girlfriend, and my other friend, right? We got 4 players right there. Boom, bada, boom. Did I just put 3? You want? There's just 4. There you go. Anyways, so basically, if I decide I want to leave, and then my girlfriend wants to leave. Oh, that's the art book. Hang on. I want to show you guys that in a minute too. But let's say me and my girlfriend decide to leave the match, but Capper and my other friend don't. Basically, the ones who reject it stay in the match, but the ones who accept it will go inside and fight the HVT. And it's just so cool to see that. I'm so excited for it, bro. I mean, okay, chat. Even you, Capper, does anyone have any questions before I keep moving on here? Cause I really need to catch my breath. Does anyone have any form of questions? Oh my god. Chat, I think I'm dying, bro. Nope, everything makes sense? Okay. Alright, bet. Alright. That works for me too, actually. Alright, well, if you guys do have questions, make sure you guys drop them like I mentioned, and yeah. Let's see. We got melee weapon adjustments. Oh, here's something I actually want to talk about, because this is so cool. So, basically, the critical hits. So, basically, I'm just going to read it as it says. That way you guys understand it. Basically, this means you're able to aim at a target, strike them in the head, and cause a critical attacks, which grant you more damage and essence. So, basically, you have a chance of striking them right in the dome. Like, boink, and then fucking, you get the headshot damage for it in essence, which is so cool. So it's basically like a gun, like it's so cool. I'm really excited for that, for when I'm able to use like the baton and everything. Which, by the way, chat, like I mentioned, I am extremely excited for the 24-hour stream when that hits. And not only that, chat, but we will be trying to do every single camo inside of one stream if possible. That is hopefully my goal. If not, we'll kind of do it into 2 separate streams. It really depends. It really depends, you know what I mean? But I would love to, do the Easter eggs, then go ahead and, you know what I mean? And then melee heavy attack. The heavy attack you can use on any melee is now adjusted to be a little more slower, but to deal more damage. So basically, if you guys know the heavy attacks inside of multiplayer, where basically you like swing and do all that shit, you know what I mean? Basically, that heavy attack will do more damage, but it will be a lot more slower in comparison to what it would be probably for like multiplayer. And then let's see, we got a new feature for Black Ops 7 is Overheal, a modifying buff that allows players to temporarily increase the maximum health using certain augments. So basically, with this here, basically if you use a certain amount of augments or whatever, basically you will have a new feature called Health Overcharge, which kind of sounds like Doc from Rainbow Six Siege, where if he shoots you, your health will be a lot more, overcharged. And that's basically what it is. So, like, if you use, like, a sim shot and you use Nog's probiotic augment, basically you will get 100 plus health above your current maximum health. So let's say I'm already at like 350 or like 300 health, right? Basically, it'll put me to 400 health, bro. And then basically we got a new thing as well called auto revives, where basically when a round completes, expect any player in a prone position, aka down, to be auto revived. So basically, if you're fearing like, oh my god, I can't get my teammate, well, fear not, because end the round and boom, you can easily get your teammate that way. Now sure, they'll lose, perks and everything, but like, was it worth it to get them? Yeah, it was definitely worth it. It's better than them losing, all their perks and their entire loadout and everything. We got some new intel coming as well. Intel is confirmed to be returning. I will be making a guide on, every intel selection piece as well. Which, by the way, I won't have audio for that, Kind of just want to make it more, ominous and more cool, I don't know. But anyways, sorry, getting way off topic there. And then save, load, and rejoin is coming back as well from Black Ops. From Black Ops 6 heading to Black Ops 7. Solo pausing is coming back inside of Black Ops 7. Fire range is coming back, and Armory is coming back as well from Black Ops 6. So you guys don't know what the Armory is, basically, if you guys missed, any, let me see, challenges? Yeah, right here. Let's say you miss anything inside of, like, I don't know, Black Ops 6 here, for example, right? There's an armor system where basically you do a certain challenge and you can unlock the weapon then. That is confirmed to come back. And then we got, so right here, actually, this is beautiful. So we got all the Black Ops 6 content coming inside of Black Ops 7 here, which is all double XP tokens, all gobblegums, all augments, and research, and augment research is coming back over. So basically, every augment that you research inside of Black Ops 6 zombies will be returning and heading to your inventory slot inside of Black Ops 7. And then these skins will be coming inside of Black Ops 7 as well, where we got Weaver skin, Maya's, Gray, and Carver's, which I fucking love Carver's. Carver's is dope, bro. Oh, and also Samuel as well, if you hit level 1000 like I did, for example. And then we got Dead Ops Arcade chat, which, I'm not gonna lie, I will actually let you guys be a little surprised, with Dead Ops Arcade, because I actually think Dead Ops Arcade may be one of the modes of the year. So I want to kind of like give you guys a whole, surprise with that. But I mean, other than that and everything that I did mention, that's basically it, chat. We got so much amazing shit coming into the game and everything, between mechanic-wise. And wall running is confirmed to be coming inside of zombies as well, which is so cool. All of this is just so awesome, dude. I mean, I'm truly excited for Black Ops 7. Did I miss anything, chat? Did I miss anything? Let me know if I did. Brother, why do I keep, why do I keep getting followed? Let me also go ahead real quick as well, chat. And I'm going to show you guys this. So, with this, basically, this... Oh, wow, they changed it finally. Basically, they are coming out with a book. By the way, this is not sponsored or anything. I just really think you guys should get it if you guys love Treyarch Zombies or anything of the sorts. But basically, they're coming out with a book. It is called Call of Duty Zombies: The Art of Treyarch Celebrating 15 Years, which originally had a typo by an accident. So, but basically, you're able to pre-order this book, and if you guys look inside of it, which I can't because why would it let me do that? Let's click Amazon. And then right here, so basically inside of Amazon, we can see right here, we got all kinds of things, like the Dead of the Knife Werewolf, we got, some like the Maxis, the kid version, we got the Abomination, the Astronaut, the Panzer Soldat, Court Effects himself, a Hellhound, And then we got denizens as well. And then what looks to be kind of like a broken like Earth thing, from like Black Ops 2, which is really cool. $50 this is, by the way, chat. If you guys want to go and buy this, I can leave a link in the description. Let me just quickly all right, buddy, hang on. Okay. Chat, apparently it doesn't want me to leave a link in the description. Okay. There we go, copy. Anyways, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description after this. That way you guys can go ahead and check it out if you want. But they got a hardcover version for $50, and if you guys are on, like, I don't know, fucking Kindle or some shit, it will be available for $18.99. This book has 256 pages, which I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to be reading all 259 or 56 pages. It is coming out June 16th of next year. So, yeah, make sure you guys pre-order by then. That way you guys can get your copy of the book. I'll go ahead and pop this real quick. Wait, I need the description real quick. Oh shit, my bad, chat. Hold up. Let me go ahead and pop this. New COD book. And then got in. Not copy. Alright, good for me. And there you go, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright. But yeah, guys, I think that's honestly gonna do it for me. Unless you guys have any questions, or unless you guys have anything that I completely missed out on. I can go over here real quick and check as well. Liberty Falls, actually, now that I mention it, the only thing I can really mention about this is Liberty Falls will be coming as a rebirth map, chat, and I am honestly excited for that. I am really hyped to know that it is gonna be coming out as a rebirth map. I don't know, I'm just so hyped for it. I'm so hyped for it. Let's see, we got this, which was a rumor. I mean, right here, hang on before we end it. We got a bunch of the TED tasks right here, chat. So, basically, they're going to be almost the same as what they were inside of BO6. I mean, there's a few that are kind of different. Where we got, like, kill the fog zombies, the fog TED task, and we got, we got, like, Kill Fest. We got Tessie, which apparently there's a race one. Ravager Exterminator. All kinds of really cool trials that we'll be getting inside of the game, which I actually am kind of looking forward to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I kind of felt bad for Dursa, he got caught by the Mengi cannon, during the beta, RIP. And then, what else? I think that's it, now that I mention it. But this is what I was talking about by Uber Klaus, like how the bro, like what? Like we got Uber Klaus, in one of the trailers, bro. And then right here we got the proof of the Doppelgas coming inside of Farm 2, by the way. Which, kind of crazy work, to be honest with you. And, believe it or not, we might be getting new Monkey Bomb lines, as Nolan North has confirmed on the COD Pod earlier when he was on it, that we may be getting new voice lines by Monkey, because he actually was the voice of Monkey. So, that's really cool to see that, bro. We got, right here we got the exfil screen, which looks really cool. We got, that's for beta, my bad. Pause timer as well, which kind of blows. We got the whole craft system again, where, like, you do the knuckle thing, and then, like, you do that, We got that returning. We got the HUD right here, which just looks kind of cool, anyways. This is how you load up inside of the match. And yeah, and then we got everything that I will say this at least. So we know a lot of the enemy types that will be coming inside of Dead Ops Arcade, which are Vermin, Parasites, the Guardian, Z-Rex. Yeah, believe it or not, the fucking Z-Rex is coming. Doppelgas, Manglers, Zursa, and Mega Abomination. Oh yeah, that's how I knew, because it said on the blog code, duh. Alright, there you go. I think that's it now. Oh my god, wow. I kind of just, like, went ham there with everything, chat. That was actually one of the funnest streams I just did there. Not even gonna lie. So, if you guys do have any questions, make sure you guys comment them inside the stream here, because I'll go ahead and answer them, you know, when the stream ends anyways. Unless you guys have questions now, which I can give it a second here. If you guys don't, I'll go ahead and end it. And yeah, guys. I mean, I'm truly excited. So we know that the Forsaken is dead now. So he's not gonna be the announcer, and we know the bad guy for, you know, the match. Which actually I can go ahead and show you that real quick. Shadow Smith BO7. This bad boy right here, bro. Like, look at him, bro. Twitch later? Yeah. Yeah, we gonna be doing Twitch later. Yeah, I got you. Make sure you guys go follow over on Twitch as well. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm probably Plunder, to be honest, or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah. Oh man, that was one hell of it, bro. Oh my god. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment them in the comments and everything of the stream. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys come follow on Twitch and see me later on there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like if you guys are new, and sub if you're new. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a later video, and I'll be posting the stuff in a minute then, probably too. So yeah, guys, till then, peace out, guys, and yeah, have a good one, guys.